Autodromo Hermanos Rodriguez. A quick turnaround here for the Mexico City Grand Prix. Our front wing research is completed. Our new ATR period does start in 7 days, which is like the shortest one. That's 40 days. Oops. Suspension is 25 days. I might do another suspension and focus on brake cooling, airflow, and drag reduction. But everything else is going to go up. Beautiful. That is going. We're doing as much research as possible. Our tour center, no. 420k out of the pockets for that. Congratulations to Pierre on his win. We are still not talking to Mick right now. We are very angry, very upset at him for all of that, because he decided to go ahead and bin our race twice. Let's do our rear wing. Simon Resta is an 83 overall. When does their contract end? Next year? Okay. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. We will continue on. I likely need to make another front wing now that I think about it, though. We have to. We are okay. We're okay. We'll go ahead and move forward now to race weekend. Race prep. Yep, qualifying position Q3. We're going to go 2 in the top 10. Mick has been pretty good at reaching Q3. We're going to go 2 into Q3, 2 in the top 10. We're going to do finish position. We're going to do 2 in the top 10. I believe Mick is going to have a good bounce back here. Finish position streak. We're going to go 2 in the top 12 for 3 times. We're going to try and make a little bit of money back. I think we'll be okay. But for now, Mexico City waits us. Let's head to the weekend. We'll send Pierre now. Hopefully he'll get some clean air, as everyone should come out right after that front group. Looks like we will catch some traffic likely. Mick 5.7 off the pace. Pierre will probably put it up top. Ooh, 400ths behind Verstappen. That's all right. Speed this up. Likely be sending Mick again. I really don't want to. Oh yeah, we're sending Mick again. Pierre staying in. Mick will be going out again. It looks like Mick is going to be battling for his life here. We'll send Mick through. I'm not going to watch it. It's Q1. Either he makes it or he doesn't. If he doesn't, I'm not sure I would want to watch it anyway. But Mick will start his last lap here as everyone will start to come through. Kevin Magnussen is doing fantastically in that Alfa Romeo right now, currently in P4. Mick is not improving. Mick, what are we doing here, Mick? What are we doing? What just happened? Mick has been a demon. Not really a demon, but like, he's been doing pretty good. All right, Pierre, let's get it. Pierre goes fastest on a used set of tires. None too surprising, to say the least. We'll be going out again, though. Although, I don't know if everyone just had traffic or whatever that was, but Pierre fastest. Pierre in Q2. All right, Pierre. Let's get it. Let's get this bread, Pierre Gasly. Checkered flag comes out. Pierre does not improve his first sector. Apparently not surprising. Apparently he put in just an absolute banger lap in the first time around. Although it looks like he might improve at least a little bit as he makes his way through the stadium section. Around the final corner, up to the line, and he re-improves to put it back on top of the board here in Q2. Beautiful stuff from Pierre. Here we go, Pierre. Final lap of Q3. Let's get it. Let's see what kind of stuff you got in you here in Mexico City, Pierre. Let's see, Verstappen and Bottas look very, very quick. Kevin, who did pretty well to get into Q3, not struggling slightly here on his final lap. Pierre does not improve his first sector again. What is up with Pierre and having his best runs on used tires? Bottas not able to improve enough. Verstappen remains on provisional pole. Verstappen does not improve. So Pierre needs to put 2/10 on the board in the final 2 sectors. Can he do it? Cross the line. No. No, he cannot. No, he cannot. And it will be a second row start for Pierre and like an 18th row start for Mick tomorrow. Unfortunate for Mick. I'm still salty. I'm so salty about it. I'm not even gonna lie. Extremely salty. We can do an aggressive second stint on hards. Then the mediums, I like it. Pierre, especially with that fresh set of softs he has. I am a big fan. Mick, you best be making up some good positions here. Otherwise, you're in the bin. You're getting in the bin, Mick. You're getting in the bin.
We have beautiful blue skies overhead.
Beautiful blue skies here.
This is it. Here we go with the Mexican
5
Grand Prix.
red lights in Mexico City.
It's lights out.
Since I did it right the first time. But it is in fact lights out. It is in fact away we go. Tire check. Vettel and I the only one on softs. We need to take advantage. Oh, split the gap. We're through. Pierre, what an absolute banging move off the rip. Up into first place. Absolutely wonderful.
An excellent move by Haas to gain a few places.
What a move. I want to watch that one again. Splits the difference into turn 1 and makes the move stick through turn 2 all the way through turn 3. Wow. 3 wide through the first chicane here in Mexico City. That's absolutely absurd. We're absolutely flying, by the way.
Haas have moved up the field.
Mick has gained 2 positions. I would sure hope so. His car should be much faster than anyone else he's racing right now. Check on Mick. Looks like it's going pretty okay. He is up into P14. I think the one stop we have him on should allow him to move up a couple more positions through track position as well. We're hoping. So Mick could still be on to help us with our sponsor goal, but I don't know if he's going to be much help when it comes to anything else. Gonna wait for DRS to get re-enabled here. Beautiful.
DRS is enabled. DRS is enabled.
Pierre is absolutely flying, by the way. Definitely things you love to see. Although this is just going to be a DRS train all the way up to P2, by the way. Everyone between here and P2, it's a P2 all the way down to P20. It is a P2 to P20 DRS train, and Pierre is the only one not in it because he's one of the few people on the softs and was able to get out ahead at the beginning of lap 1 and has run away with it. This is wild. All right, I honestly think I don't know if there's much we can really do about it now, so we'll just fast forward for a little bit, I suppose. We'll be keeping an eye on fuel as always, as Pierre breaks the 5-second barrier ahead. What's the pit lane time here in Mexico City? 24 seconds ish. 24-ish seconds sounds about right. I'm curious to know which of the AI is going to be doing a 1-stop versus the 2-stop. I know the 2-stop is the fastest, but I have to imagine that some of them will be willing to risk it for a potential 1-stop, I would imagine. Pierre, you absolute mad lad. For Mick, we're going to lower him down to non-push and see how that goes. Pierre, we're going to take him off when he hits half a kilogram. of fuel delta. See if that helps. We're gonna try and we're gonna do that to try and cover off any potential pushes later. But I'm hoping with the gap that we're able to build now, it should allow us to hold on in the long run. We are very nearly, there it is, the 7-second gap in 8 laps for Pierre. What an absolute start from the Frenchman, coming off a win in the US. We head to Mexico City and he's putting in some banging laps to start this one, as the rest of the field looks like they're going to start fighting here with P2. So we're going to lower Pierre down. We're going to see what that delta looks like. I think there's going to be a lot of fighting behind, so I'm hoping that that delta can continue to grow and we can make some stuff happen, even not on push fuel. Bottas gets ahead of Leclerc. Leclerc is not going to appreciate that and will likely fight back, and we are in a beautiful spot here. I think you're in an absolutely beautiful spot here. I don't even think the oh, Mick's on the one stop, never mind. I don't even think the this soft stand runs that much longer than the medium stint, so if anything we're getting this gonna be probably 8-ish second gap free of charge. I think we move forward the optimal pit lap by a lap, so unless these tires start falling off of the rim, I don't think we're going to lose too much time when the first round of pit stops do come in here in a handful of laps. But realistically, we are doing pretty a-okay. We're not worried too much about Mick, as he is on the one stop, so we're gonna hope to make up track position with him just through not falling too far off the pack. Seb did lose DRS to that front group, so there is that. As Pierre's times have started to come down a little bit, I'll put him back onto push fuel for now. I want to try and maintain this gap as long as possible. I want to maintain this 7+ second gap as long as humanly possible as we near our first round of pit stops. Nick, you can go on push fuel a little bit as well. Make sure you're putting yourself in positions to succeed should they arise. We box Pierre immediately. Just in case that is a safety car. It is a safety car. I may
Crash, and it's more than one car.
Who
Here's
was
the
it?
replay. Okay, here's the Ferrari.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh.
Smash.
Holy.
Never felt that.
Is this his gearbox on fire again? Kevin Magnussen has not had any luck. I may be converting Mick to the 2-stop here.
Safe fuel, safe fuel.
Yeah, I think we convert Mick to the 2-stop here. So we will go to hards now, Mick. We will go to hards now.
Box.
Yeah, we're gonna convert Mick to this 2-stop. This 2-stop, yeah.
Box is fine.
So Mick's strategy is now changing along with probably everyone else's. I would imagine most people pit here. Perez, Alonso, Sainz, Vettel, yeah. Leclerc, Bottas, and Verstappen do not. What tires are they on? They're on old. They're probably doing the 1-stop then, which is fascinating that they're going to stay on it because their tires are going to fall off at some point.
Energy's good.
Yeah.
So very interesting stuff. Very interesting. Mick does not lose that many positions boxing and converting to the 2-stop, so that's wonderful for him as well. Safety car likely another lap. Yep. Safety car another lap. Mick is looking pretty good. Is looking actually really, really good now. Yep, safety car will be in this
Safety car
lap.
is in this lap. Safety car is in this lap.
Yeah, copy.
Honestly, I don't think I'm too worried about trying to pass right now. So in all honesty, I will go aggressive just to stay with. I'm gonna go neutral everything. Maybe with Mick we'll put him on overtake just because he does need it more than most right now. But for Pierre, I mean, he's a net P1 after their stops. So yeah, this was a good call for Mick, who should just be diving down the inside of all of these people. If it's F122, he does that all day long.
It's a race position gained for Mercedes.
Russell overtakes Pierre. He's not really expecting that one, if we're being honest. Pierre gets him back. Love to see it.
Haas with an overtake there.
Beautiful. We are right back where we were. I mean, we can do a full aggressive stint here and push fuel. Although DRS is not activated yet, so I think we were okay to just kind of relax. Did Russell pit? Russell did not pit. So we're getting attacked by old mediums. I mean, Pierre is in a fantastic spot here, considering the one stop pit stop was going to come up in about 5-6 laps. So maybe actually the better move is standard tires, push fuel, and then wait till we get nearer those pit stops, and then we'll have the tire delta at that point to run aggressive and try and build a gap. Oh, I almost got there. I almost got to the overtake. But all in all, a little over a third of the way into this race, and we are in prime position because we actually managed to get that pit stop in for Pierre. Pierre's strategy ended up working out beautifully because we were basically going to box him at the end of the next lap anyway, so we just moved it to a lap earlier. Who thought about it? Again? Who done it this time? Who done it?
Was that a crash? Multiple cars, I think.
That feels like a
Let's
Williams.
Take a look at the replay. Now we see the Williams
Oof.
here.
Uh-oh. Huge lockup. Oh.
And there's the hit.
Big shot. That's not a safety car. Yeah, that is definitely not a safety car. That is the penalty for doing. But that is not a safety car, though. Russell is playing with so much fire on potentially dropping out of DRS range. Bottas pits.
Haas with an overtake.
On the inside of Leclerc. Oh. We will wait. That does tell me, though, that some are likely going to be pitting soon. But if we can get around Leclerc on this DRS zone and just disappear, I think that's the dream. Does not look like it's going to happen. We should fly by here with just DRS, so we will not be deploying ERS to do so. It should be as simple enough. He squeezes us all the way to the inside, but after all of that, we are a-okay. Mick up into P7. Love to see it. Is that all of the boxers? It is not. Mick is well within everyone else. All right, Leclerc pits. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. We will go aggressive tire stint now. Well, we're gonna wait. Well, nah, it's now. It's now. The aggressive tires come out. We are feeling pretty good about this. Russell George does not have the pace on those old mediums. Pierre has clean air to run away. We will drop him down to standard fuel though to save that. Mick has a kilogram of extra fuel thanks to him running in that DRS train earlier. So we are honestly kind of just relaxing with him as well. I mean, not a whole lot really going on at this point. Mick up into P4 thanks to the pit stop from one Mercedes. He has a bit of a gap behind to Sebastian Vettel, who looks like he's in a pretty prime position. And yeah, we are entirely just vibing at this point. Another one? Another crash.
I think that was a crash.
There it is!
Let's have a look.
In the bin!
Watching the Red Bull.
In the bin. Bin. Lock up. Straight.
Clearly something went
Oh,
very,
it's a broken
very
front wing. Unfortunate for Checo. In the box he goes. Perez in the bin. Verstappen in the bin down there in P12. Caught up in the world's most amount of traffic. We are honestly vibing. Mick in P3, loving life. Putting in time into Alonso as well, so Mick might actually we'll leave Mick on push, deploy a little bit, and see if we can close up that gap to Alonso a little bit. Got it down to 1.7. See if Mick can do it all on his own. He is doing it slowly but surely. Very slowly, very surely. Almost there. Come on, Mick, you're right there. Oh, I saw it tick for but a moment. All right, we're gonna deploy right now.
Need a charge here.
Mick, are you telling me we can't get 2/10 out of you, Mick? Is that what we're saying? Is Alonso that fast? I will dip into the negative fuel for you, Mick. Don't think I won't. Get in there and stay in there. Good. Now stay there. Here is putting in an absolute banging race. The window active for Pierre. We put him onto full attack on tires because we don't need them to last much longer at all. Sector 1, Albano running wide.
Sounds like we've had
How
a
about
spin.
spinning? Oh, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate for those in the back. Mick immediately... Mick, what's going on? Mick not on push fuel with DRS in Mexico can't keep up to Fernando Alonso, as it would turn out. All right, Pierre, you box at the end of the next lap. box at the end of the next lap. Actually, I'm gonna run one more lap. He has the tires. Mick, U-Box. Pierre is gonna go one more lap from this. Mainly because he's still building that gap. That delta behind to Alonso. Alonso pits. All right, now we pit this lap. .8 seconds. You know, our pit stops are getting a little better. That's fine. All right, Pierre.
We're not okay on fuel.
Copy.
We're gonna have no momentum. There's the problem, but we do come out ahead. We somehow come out ahead. Although it might only because oh, Seb. Oh, the absolute dream. Oh, they don't have the tires to keep up. They're not gonna get DRS. Absolutely beautiful stuff coming out right now. These tires can go attack, right? Yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah, they can. Oh yeah, they can. Beautiful stuff. Fastest lap, Pierre Gasly. Beautiful stuff coming out from the Frenchman here. Immediately puts 4 seconds behind. This 2-stop really is the move. What are we looking at around here with Mick? So Mick, Alonso also on the mediums. We knew that. But Bottas, Leclerc, Sainz, and Vettel all on old hard tires. And they're going to be very old by the time this race wraps up. And so I think, yeah, Mick is already putting in time, pretty good time to them ahead. So realistically, we are looking at catching up here in a handful of laps. We'll know probably when Alonso finally catches up to Bottas is probably when we'll know kind of the range in which we'll expect to reach them as well. Pierre is already put in 10 seconds on those ahead. I'm going to drop him down to standard just to make sure we're not doing anything crazy. Mick, we're going to leave on, we're going to leave on aggressive because we do need him to catch up. Alonso has caught up to Bottas, so that will hurt us a little bit now that with them getting DRS off each other, but at the same time we are still catching. Looks like Bottas is doing a pretty good job at defending against Alonso, which has allowed us to kind of really sneak in into the slipstream. It looks like Mick is going to be in there as well. We may hop on board with Mick if we don't see anything happen too much. We will hop on board with, well, we'll hop on board with Mick on the next time they hit the start-finish straights. And we'll see what we can help make happen here. This looks like a natural case of Bottas is a good defender, Alonso is a good defender. Norris spinning. Man, it's been a while since Norris has really been a factor this season for us. As much as I hate to say it, I think the only way we might get by Russell here is if Alonso breaks DRS to Valtteri here, because we don't really have the ERS to really fight. Although Alonso has dragged us forward into this fight ahead, so there is that. I think for now we're gonna bide our time with Mick and try to see what we can do here. Bottas does lose DRS, which means I guess that's actually the best thing for us, because now we should get by Bottas here pretty easily and be able to break DRS pretty easily with our tires. We will push fuel coming out of this chicane here, and then hopefully use DRS and the fuel to push ourselves back up here with them.
Haas with an overtake
Beautiful
there.
stuff, Mick. Back up into P6, and realistically we are looking at, I don't know, I mean this is everybody, so I'm gonna see if I can get away with harvesting briefly. It's gonna be a tough sled to get around here, but I think we can do it. Up here on conserve fuel, which will also help with not destroying us. The hard tire runners tires are becoming destroyed ever more and ever more. Sainz was able to get ahead of Sebastian, and so next we need to be looking at, I don't know, it's so tough. They're all so packed tightly together that moving up even a single position is going to be tough. I think the best thing we can potentially hope for is after we hopefully harvest ERS one more lap, we'll just put it to attack, and then we'll be able to hopefully make a move starting here in the last, what would it be, 4 laps at that point. Although being on harvest is really slowing us down, but I mean they're going 3 wide through the double right-hander here, so there is that. Sebastian back through to B2. Alonso double past the Ferraris up to we need to be thinking about sending a move here, Mick. Mick, we need to be making some moves here. Alonso up into P2. See, Alonso did exactly what we need to be doing. Yep, stick your nose in. Yep.
Is that a new race position for Haas?
Oh, come on, Carlos. You're telling me we're getting stuck behind Seb here? Oh, come on. I believe.
We have low battery.
I believe.
Copy.
Haas with an overtake.
Oh, Mick. Potential podium, Mick Schumacher. Actually, probably should definitely be a podium, if we're being entirely honest here. Doesn't need to be right now, Mick. It doesn't need to be right now. Honestly, just conserve through all of this.
Car in the wall.
Copy.
Seb! Seb, no, not like this! Seb!
We've had a crash.
Seb! Not like this, Seb! Oh no, Seb, no, not like this. Oh my god, that was incredible. Not for Seb, but it was incredible. Last lap, Pierre. Last lap. We have broken DRS to those behind. Ooh, not conserve. Standard. Not conserve. Just standard.
Copy.
Beautiful stuff, Mick. Beautiful stuff. Way to bring it home. What a drive from Mick, by the way. Great drive from me, even. So, what a day, huh? What a day.
Locked up.
Copy. Yellow exit of 6.
We can take a look now. Now just focus on the Haas.
Mick!
And this,
What are we doing?
that's the lockup.
Mick! No! Bin!
Such high hope.
B-I-N. Bin.
So use energy if you need it.
What is happening? Attaboy, Pierre.
Flags.
Attaboy, Pierre.
Really had to fight hard for that one.
Brilliant job, Pierre. Fantastic drive, Pierre.
We need to charge it.
Copy.
So that is checkered flag, but you can keep pushing.
Yeah, car was great. Thank you.
Brilliant. Brilliant.
What are we doing here, Mick?
Well done.
What are we doing? What's going on?
Take all
Huh?
the pickup you can. All the pickup
What's
you can.
going on? I don't understand. I don't understand what we're doing here, Mick. What was that? What was that?
A brilliant performance from the
Mick
Haas
in the
squad.
bin. In the bin, Mick in the bin. Congratulations to Pierre. I'm realizing we didn't do the podium celebration in the last episode.
Imagine how chuffed they must be. A podium is a real feat, and it's been accomplished in style.
Good job, Pierre. Great stuff, Pierre Gasly. Great stuff. Love to see it.
The Frenchman was in sublime form today, fully deserving of his podium finish here.
Attaboy, Pierre. Attaboy. Did he get fastest lap too? I can't remember.
It was a hard-fought contest.
That was a hard-fought contest between Mick and himself.
Securing precious points for their team. Haas there having a very successful day at the races.
It's really wonderful to see all the hard work they've been
We are
putting
definitely
in
working hard.
paying off like
Mick is working hard to bankrupt us too. No fastest lap. Alex Albon, fastest lap. Good for him. Pierre puts in 23 points on Verstappen with 2 rounds left. It's getting tight. It's getting a lot tighter than they were probably wanting it to. We pulled back the constructors to less than 100 points. Let's go. And we continue to inch our way past Ferrari as well. I don't even want to look at you, Mick. We lost another $123,000 because of you. No fastest lap. Qualifying position and reach Q3 both fail. In the bin. In the bin, Mick. In the bin.